All right, guys. So, as you can see, just got off work, just heading home. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my week that I had last week. It's a good week. My mom came into town the weekend before. They left Monday. But I've really been trying to get into working out a lot more, because through college you kind of get into a mode of, okay, I go to classes and then I just need to do homework, and then I want to go out and hang out with my friends and have fun. And so you kind of forget about the fact that you should probably, work out, because you're so active and just doing things physically active that sometimes it just seems to fall by the wayside. Whereas now that I have a job and a family, I find I go home and I just kind of chill with my wife. We watch shows, we play games, but there's not a whole lot of physical activity in my life anymore. So I've decided that I wanted to start working out, and I started getting up at 6 in the morning every day, and then realized that wasn't enough time, so I decided to get up even earlier, and so that's kind of been my routine so far. But I found that it's really hard for me to get up in the morning. Super difficult just to be motivated. And so I was doing this, and that was Monday through Friday. I'd miss occasional days, like a Thursday here and whatever, but then I found a basketball group that I could go and play basketball with, and they play basketball every Monday and Friday morning. However, that's at 5:30 in the morning, so I was getting up at 5. It's just about half an hour sooner than I normally get up now, but I love basketball, and so I was like, well, that's kind of worth it. I'll go and do that. And so Monday and Friday, I'm up at 5 anyway, and just working out through basketball. I'm not really lifting weights or anything, but I'm getting my physical activity up. So then I just have to work out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and get up to do that. And this was the first week that I was able to do all of them. I was able to get through every single day and work out in a way that was meaningful and helpful. I was able to get sore. I felt muscle build. So it's interesting how building a routine into your life can take a little bit of time. So I went on a fishing trip back in mid-February, and that was where I started working out. I got invited to go work out with some of the guys on that trip, and then I said, well, I might as well just keep this going. And then, through the end of March, I've gotten to a point where I'm getting up every morning and going and working out. And so if you want to, do something to change a routine in your life, just remember to stick at it. You gotta work at it a little bit more to build it into your habits and routines before it becomes something that just happens. And I'm not saying that it's concrete in my routine at this point, but I feel like I've poured that concrete and it's setting in. So it's something that I've been able to feel good about, and it's just something that I've realized I have to have a motivation for. And that motivation can be something silly and mundane. So my motivation is right now that we're doing a family reunion this summer, and all my brothers are going to be there, and I'm saying, well, I want to be more fit and better and more active than my brothers. So stronger, physically fit, able to run more. I want to make sure that they get a run for their money. Now, I'm not the oldest or the youngest, I'm the second oldest. So it's not going to be anything that's like a pride thing of being better than my younger siblings, but just in general. My brothers give me good competition. They allow me to push myself. And so that's my motivation for working out. And so, working that into my work day and work schedule is something that I've made a priority. So the other thing with my week last week was that because I'm working out, I feel like I have more energy throughout the day, which seems counterintuitive because you work out early in the morning and you don't maybe get as much sleep if you go to bed later. And so getting up and working out has actually pushed me to have a better focus and more energy throughout the day. But anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow.